What's up, y'all? It's your boy Vampire. Welcome back to a new video. This time it's finally a Rise Ragnarok crossover, bro. The game has finally launched in open beta, okay? I want to preface this in the very beginning. This is open beta. This is a beta. This content right now, what you see in here, is about 10% of the actual content that the entire game has. And on the 22 of October, right, in 4 days, there's gonna be the actual release of the game, where you have way more stuff to do. This is just a little test, you know, but you can play and you're not gonna get your stuff reset if you play this right now. So I do recommend you to play right now and start for the game so you can, you know, be ahead. So anyways, boys, this video is about what to do when you're starting the game. Like, oh my god, what do I do? Like, I'm so lost. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I did to like get to level 350 in like a very short amount of time, and you know, have all of these skills unlocked and stuff, and how you get the weapons and everything. So boys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe, and now let's get into the video. Alright, so when you first start Ragnarok, right, so you're gonna come to this loading screen where you can reroll. You can reroll either a mage or a assassin right now in the beta. There's gonna be tanks, healers, and warrior class in when the full game releases, but right now it's only mage and assassin. And what you think right now, it's probably the most important decision for you, like, what should I get? And I'm gonna be honest, I would recommend you to get mage, just because it's really good at clearing dungeons extremely efficient and fast. So just do step by step what I'm gonna tell you, and you're gonna progress very fast, okay, promise. And so you can pick mage. I would prefer to pick mage because, yeah, like I said, dungeons really good, but it's not a like insane bad if you pick assassin. Like, assassins are still really good, right? But my opinion, mage is better. And now you're in the game. Oh my god, what should I do? What is the first thing I should do? I don't know. Well, boys, very simple, okay? You see all of these NPCs walking around here, right? You see them have blue quests, some can have like yellow quests, and some can red quests, right? And you can just pick up a blue quest right here and do them, and this shouldn't be too difficult, right? Like, you can easily beat like the first things, but keep in mind the quests do like scale with your level, so you're gonna see how like they're gonna get much more HP and stuff. But your first ever quest should be pretty easy, and then what's gonna happen is you're gonna level up and you're gonna get stat points where you can put your stats in. Here on the left hand side you have this little helmet, right? These are your stats, okay? So now you have stat points, and this is extremely important if you're mage or assassin. Put your first stat points into strength. And you may ask, why, man? I'm mage. Shouldn't I put like everything like into intelligence like you did here? Yes, but not yet. It's very important that you put everything into strength early game, okay? So just to complete strength, the first mission you do, complete strength. And why, you may ask? It's because the next quest you do, you can actually manage to beat. Because I put everything into intelligence at first, and I was not beating anything. I didn't do any damage. And unless you have like a carry that's just gonna carry you 24/7 in early game for free, like that's just very OP, then put everything into strength at first, because you ain't doing no damage to anybody. Okay, now that you did that, what should I do now? So you go to your second quest, obviously, right? And now that you have everything into strength, you should be able to very easily beat them, okay? Let me just accept this guy, just why not, right? And oh, by the way, I didn't tell you this, but like, if you accept the quest, there's gonna be an exclamation marker where it actually like tells you where the quest is, so you just go there. And basically all you do now is just defeat them, right? You just defeat them, like, oh my god, fight them, yes, insane. Blah blah bam bam bam. As you can see, like, they're not easy because they scale with my level, okay? I'm level 350 and they scale based off that, so they're very beefy boys. So yeah, just finish all your quests, and now where should you put your stats now that you're doing more quests? So what I would recommend you is to go for a 70-30 split between strength and vitality. I think it's vitality, right? Like health, like this heart right here. Like 70-30, 70% strength, 30% health. That's what I would do. That's my sweet spot. And very important, you do have to look for better quests, okay? So you see I only did the blue ones, right? But there are yellow ones and red ones, okay? Don't forget that. So definitely do the yellow ones and red ones if you see them. As you can see right here, for example, this is a yellow quest. This is what it looks like. It gives it gives 3, wait, how much does it give again? Yeah, it gives 3k exp, okay? The normal one does 1k exp and the red one was 5k exp. So yellows are very, very good. You should do them if you find them. And now basically you just do that, right? You just do that. And if you're wondering, yeah, but like how can I get my weapons, bro? Oh, by the way, you can also like arise shadows, obviously. Like if you do the quest and like, you defeat the enemies, you can arise the shadows. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about that because shadows are pretty useless right now here. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you want to go for a shadow build, I don't think that's gonna work out that well. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, boys, you can still arise the shadows. Like if I defeat this monkey right here, then I can arise him, and it's the same as arise crossover. You just click 3 times on his corpse, and if you're lucky, you can arise the shadow. That's how it works. Okay, now that you have done a lot of quests, right, and you're like level, I don't know, maybe 70 or something, I don't know, I would recommend you to go up to like, you don't have to go that high, but like around 70 to 100, right, and like with a 70 and 30 split, right, to now do your first dungeons, okay? Dungeons currently, at the current state of the game, are every 30 minutes. And actually one dungeon spawned right now, and it's always in a random location on the map, okay? So right now it's every 30 minutes, okay? I think they're going to change to 1 hour, once per hour. But yeah, basically you have to find the dungeon now. For example, this dungeon is right here. They can be completely different locations, like all over the place, right? And you can do your first dungeon and see, like, you know, see if you can solo it. If you can't solo it, then look for a team. It's better to play with a team. If you want to play with a team, by the way, join my Discord. We have a lot of people that play this game. So we can do create, right? Do bam bam, there's gonna be people joining me, and hopefully somebody OP joined you or something, or maybe you're over leveled, you did a lot of quests or something. Basically the dungeon is where you get your weapons from, and you can exp, like gain exp the most in dungeons. And this is, by the way, why mage is so OP, right? Because you can just like AoE them so well, like so extremely well. You can just go here, you take this guy, you take this guy, you take this guy, you take this guy, and you basically just take everybody and group them up, right? And then you just hit your little ability on their heads, like do this, and now another ability right here, and now they're basically all dead. That's why I think mage is so unbelievably OP, because I'm just soloing this so easily, and this game isn't even out for like a few hours. And yeah, boys, so I would go with mage, but like if you did assassin, that's fine too. Anyway, so what happens if you beat the dungeon? Let me show you. Now that you have defeated the dungeon, right, if you kill this final boss over here, if I'm not completely dog shit at the game and miss my attack, as you can see, you get 30k, okay, good, 30k exp and a chest. And the chest is what gives you the weapons, well, a chance of a weapon. So now that you have defeated your first dungeon, you have become a chest. Look, amazing. Open that shit up, okay? This is a random chance of getting either armor or like any weapon from any kind. Like you can get an assassin weapon. I got a staff here, which is pretty good for me. I mean, I'm using staffs. But you can also get daggers, and yeah, you just have to get lucky to get the actual weapon of your class. Just get lucky, bro. And boys, don't forget that whatever class you are gonna have these abilities that are gonna be capped at a certain level. So you just have to look at like what level you are and when you're gonna unlock them, and then you can just click on them and then do equip 1, 2, or 3, and then you have your abilities. And from this point onwards, okay, this is only if you're a mage, by the way, you can already switch your things again, switch your stats again, and I'm going to show you how you can do that, right? And at this point where you're already like level, I don't know, maybe 100 something, if you like beat the dungeon or something, right? You should reset your stats where you can actually be a complete magician, an actual mage who actually fights with abilities and shit, right? And I think you want to do that if you want to be a mage, right? So I'm going to tell you the best stats from mage, well, at least what I figured out so far, and I'm going to tell you how to even reset in the first place, like your stats. All you have to do is come over here at this home button, right? Click it, and then you're gonna be back to the front page where you can like re-roll your stuff, and now you can just re-roll, and don't re-roll to assassin now. You can just re-roll to mage again. Good, we got lucky. And now all your stat points are reset, just like this. And now what I would recommend you is to go for like, you don't really need that much health. I would go like 90% int and like maybe 10% vitality, but like you're gonna be a glass cannon if you do that. I don't know, like you can switch it up, you know, maybe 70-30 again. But if you get to the point where you're like very high like me, right, like 300 something, where if you put everything into int, it's like you like 1000, by the way, is the max that you can't put more than 1000. If you have like some leftovers, right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, and the other ones I'm gonna do into agility. Why? Because agility makes me run faster, and that means I can clear dungeons faster. And by the way, when you clear a dungeon, the dungeon isn't gone. The dungeon is like a Rise crossover. The dungeon isn't gone when you clear the dungeon. It's gone when like the timer runs out. I think the dungeons are there for like 10 minutes. So if you clear the dungeon, you can just run back to the dungeon and clear it again. Like I said, this is a beta, chat. This is not the entire game. There's like 10% of the game. So there's no achievements right now. You can't trade right now. There's no shop right now, right? This is just what you're gonna like you're gonna level up right now, and you aren't gonna reset anything. But this is just a beta, chat, an open beta. I want you to really keep that in mind, okay? There's going to be much more content, but I would really recommend you to just level up right now, just so you are ahead of everybody else, and hopefully have fun with the game. That's basically all I have to tell you, boys. That's how you, like, get OP very fast. That's how I did it. And of course, those settings, you can, like, you know, there's PvP, you can enable PvP and stuff. I did another video about that, and I explained everything here, so if you want to watch that, hey bro, you can watch that too. Anyways, this is the video for today. Boys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to join my Discord channel to not miss any live streams. I did a mega insane live stream today. I really loved this live stream today. If you don't want to miss anything like that, join the Discord channel. Please, man. Thank you. Bye, chat.